Alright, just fixing my camera there, guys. Hey, thank you guys very much for being on this video. My name is David Boozer. I'm a highly successful online entrepreneur. I absolutely love it here, and we're getting in here towards the tail end of 2012. And if you think that this video is outdated because I said 2012, if you're in 2013, this piece of content was actually meant for this and beyond. It really, really was. Because as we start thinking about, what it's going to take to really succeed online, to really bring your business to that next level and really start generating the traffic and the income that you want. Who am I? I may be nobody. I may be nobody. It doesn't really matter. The thing is that with over 40,000 subscribers now, I have consulted for large companies. I've worked with hundreds of small business owners and literally thousands of individuals. So who am I? I'm just a successful online entrepreneur, just like you want to be, or maybe you already are. And the thing is that maybe you're here because you want to start saying, okay, what am I going to need to take my business to the next level? Or what am I going to need to actually get my business to this level? And I'm just starting out. Content. You're going to have to learn to be an authority on your subject, guys. That's just the way it is. You have to learn how to be an authority on that subject. And the only way that you're going to do that is not by going out to Fiverr and buying a bunch of crap likes and pluses and whatever. Funky special cartoon videos don't cut it all the time. Hardly ever. People care about how you're going to fix their situation, how you're going to help their situation. What is the answer to their problem? You got to give that answer, and you've got to give a good answer. And the only way to do that is content. There's just a few things out here that are really, really going to matter. If we look at our past, we really do. And all my content, I start talking about this myself. We start looking at the past and what's happened over the last couple of years between Panda algorithm, Penguin algorithm, how the search engines have changed, even Bing and Yahoo a little bit. Although they're still far behind, and those results on Bing are just suck. That's sorry, but they do. The biggest thing that we really see is that we are being forced, literally being forced into creating good, valuable content. Content that sits there and gives a good answer to the question. It's got a good title. It's got a good linking structure. Yeah, links still count, but not all buying all these backlinks anymore. It's about linking within your own website at first. A lot of people are linking outside of their websites. That doesn't make you an authority. That makes the other person an authority, not you. Yeah, we need to get some links coming in, but I don't need a bajillion of them. I just need a few here and there, ones that I earn. Excuse me. When it comes down to it, and you start thinking about what is content and how do I create this piece of content, I follow a pretty simple strategy, which is always adding a good image. The image can be, somewhat particular to that piece of content, or it can just be a really nice image that just looks nice. It's just attractive to the eye. I always have video that's available and ready and just right there in your face. I think video should be a good thing. You don't have to make it autoplay, but it should be there. Another thing is that I write enough content. I've had people tell me, well, 350 words or a little bit more is perfect. I try to stick around 550 or more. It really doesn't take me more than 10 more minutes to write up, that stuff. And I'm not the best writer in the world. It's one of the reasons that I sit there and add video. And as we look towards 2013 and beyond, we're starting to see that video is actually coming close to hitting 90% of the information consumption online. And this actually helps me with my SEO, and it helps me build something that's better than brand awareness, brand trust. This is how people subscribe. This is how I've gotten over 40,000 subscribers, because I've gotten in here and I've actually used everything that I can possibly use in my arsenal. And the thing is, it was all the fundamentals. It was simple. It was writing some good content, linking to other pieces within my content that makes sense to the search engines and people. It was getting out there and making a nice image that was just attractive, that just, people just picked up on. And it was having that video there. That video kept time on site. One of my sites, my average time on site I have 4 sites that I work with, 4 blogs. And on 3 of them, the average time on site is right about 6 minutes, over 5 minutes, almost 6 minutes. One of my blogs, however, the average time on site is 11 plus minutes. That's pretty insane. People really are sticking around to watch videos. I try to make them anywhere between 5 and 10 minutes long. Sometimes a little bit more, depending on what the actual content is about. So like this one's going to be a little bit longer than most. But the thing is that we're really starting to talk about something that we really need to start practicing, which is content creation, which is this video, the content, the links, the image, wherever it is. You know, that's the issue. You know, that's what we have to start doing. You have to become an authority on your subject. The only way Google's going to take you serious is if you become an authority. And they'll give you that chance. Don't give me none of this Google's going to slap you crap. You know, I've survived every single Google slap. As a matter of fact, I found it to be a Google handshake. Thank you very much, Dave, for creating some good content. Thank you very much, Jane and Mike and Gary and Sam. Yeah. Thank you guys very much for creating good information. Information that actually helps people. I looked at it as a handshake, not a slap. And if you sit there and you start creating content for people first, you're going to find out that Google's going to shake your hand while other people are screaming slap. Anybody starts yelling Google slap out there, well, apparently you need to get out of that program. Because they're just teaching you shoddy tricks that just don't work. Get in and start creating content and see what happens. Give it about 90 days. 90 days. Create 1 to 2 pieces of content a week. A video, a good blog post, and share it. And when you share it with your social media, don't bug your family and friends. Engage with it. Find a few others. Spend about 10-15 minutes a week just engaging with other people's content within the same industry, within the same niche. Engage just a little bit and see what happens. 1 to 2 pieces, guys. That's an hour to an hour and a half. Probably about, you do 2 pieces of content a week is usually about 2.5 hours for me. 2.5 hours of work every single week. That's it. Nothing more. All right? Try it out for 90 days, starting January 1st. See what happens. Anyways, thank you guys very much again. No matter what, God bless.